we are going to focus on dreaming. But the truth is, a lot of things are going to get hard on this journey. When we decide to get out of our comfort zone and really want to do things in our life, we must know why we are doing them. So understanding your why becomes really, really important. Am I doing this to keep myself busy? Am I doing this to earn some money? Am I doing this to gain respect? Am I doing this for, a legacy? Why am I doing all of this? When we understand from our heart why we want to do what we want to do, it becomes much easier to take those hard steps as and when they show up. So today's job is only for you to sit and dream. Think about, let's say, 2 years from now. 2 years from now is 2022. Right now in the month of April, I want you to imagine how it is going to be for you. What is it that you will be doing? How much money will you be earning? Just imagine what it is. If you had to imagine only what it is that you're doing. Are you baking cakes? Are you running a coding computer company? Are you running a whatever that profession that excites you? Are you a makeup artist? Are you someone designing clothes? Are you someone who's doing packaging from home? Are you someone? So whatever shows up for you, I want you to honor that and just write out a dream. So I'm doing this. This is what I'm earning monthly. This is how I'm contributing. This is what I'm giving to my family. This is the kind of respect I'm enjoying. Just dream. Okay? Because if that dream is not important, let me tell you, this whole journey will not have any meaning. When we have to do anything hard, for example, if I told you right now you have to run from here to, let's say, the end of this colony, right? You'll say, why should I run? Correct? But if I told you, no, your cat is stuck in a tree, the chances are you will run. If I told you, no, your house is on fire, you will run at your fastest speed. So when we know our why, we are willing to do very hard things. But when we are not connected to your why, we start out with a lot of excitement, and a lot of us women are like that. We love ideating. We go from idea to idea to idea, and we forget that ideas only work when we work. So we have to put them in execution. But to put things in execution, the fear captures us and is not going to allow us to do it. Now, because we have to overcome that fear of what other people will think, fear of the judgment, fear of failure, fear of, putting yourself out there. So all of those fears will need handling. We can only handle those fears when our why is big enough for us, when taking that risk feels worth it. So today's day is just to encourage all of you to dream, to get your why on paper. The more beautiful life looks 2 years from now, the more money you put in, the more freedom you put in, the more the fact that the choices you're making, and the more you make yourself look like you're on a pedestal of some kind, the more the chances are that the fuel of having to start your own passion or your own business or your own venture will come from that dream. And if you read that dream every day, it will start to go from your conscious to your subconscious. So I would love to encourage each one of you today to just spend the next 24 hours dreaming, understanding your why, knowing, because we need to go from I should to I want to. A lot of us are being housewives, and deep down that feeling is there, I should be doing something with my life. You see, I should be thin is a thought I have all the time. That doesn't make me thin. Till the time I don't choose to be thin, I am not going to be thin. Not that I'm fat, sorry for that, but yes, that 5 kilos here and there, women know what I'm talking about, right? So I want you to also know that if it's just a should, if at the end of 7 days you actually realize I don't want to work, that's also a beautiful realization, because there is a baggage that you've been carrying on your shoulders for years, thinking that one day when I'm free, one day when the kids are grown up, one day I will start something. And what the truth is that you were meant to support. You were never the front line of anything. You were supposed to be supportive, and that I want to honor, because there are two kinds of women, the supportive woman and the ambitious woman, and both are to be treated with equal respect and equal love. Both are playing their role in society. So at no point I want you to think that the working woman is better than the housewife or the housewife is better than the working woman. Either ways, I don't want you to take one side. I just want you to know that each one of us have values. And if our value is towards being ambitious, let's honor that. And if our value is towards building our house and being supportive of the people who are there, let's work towards that. Both are absolutely okay. The important thing to know is which category do you fall into, and are you willing to go from the shoulds to I will, I choose to. And the day you choose to do it, then when the problems will show up or the fears will show up, overcoming them will be much easier. So really give me in the comments below today 5 lines, 5 beautiful lines that when I read them, I should feel like, wow, in 2022, if this is your life, that will be worth applauding. If in 2022, this is how much you're earning and this is the life you're leading and this is the travel in your life and this is how your children are looking at you and this is what society is saying about you, I want you to build it up. I want it to be a beautiful thing. I want it to be slightly braggy. You know, it's important that we first put ourselves on a pedestal before we expect others to put us on a pedestal. So it's very important that we start to treat ourselves like that. A lot of us women don't love ourselves enough, and that's a huge problem. So of course we're going to deal with all of these as we go forward. Today you've got the point, I think. Just sit, dream, and share your dream down below. Thank you so much.